Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Yeah, I tried to fix the noise from the wind, but I can't. Fuck. Alright. After a week, I could finally do this.
Someone needs assistance.
Yeah, I'm trying English. I'm giving it a chance. Yep, that's where we meet her. What's her name? Rana. Let me take this one first.
Ooh, Will we find any firework materials in here?
Finally.
Leave it all to me. Don't blink.
Game really yeah, I have it.
Speed of light.
I really need to use the bro.
Coming through.
Hello.
Back.
These huts kind of remind me of Battle Realms for some reason. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna hear Paimon in English. Oh, God. I'm not used to this.
Sumeruuu City! We finally made it!
I don't know about this, man.
Oh! Did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeruuu City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
How would he not?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeruuu City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge.
Finally, they mentioned it in English. I heard it in English. Well, maybe it's not so bad then.
After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeruu's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeruuu City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeruuu. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
What are these for?
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Is this voiced for the MC? I guess not. Oh, she also gets one.
Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeruuu City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
The same happened to me.
Oh, come on! Ugh.
You have to read
Focusing on
it.
this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh, Paimon's brain is exhausted.
I'll try asking the Akasha something else.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Isn't this direct? I think, why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? Doesn't unconditionally. Also, even if the query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each other's identity, age, experiences, and other demographics.
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeruuu? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Think Lesser Lord Kusanali. Some knowledge began to trickle into my mind for a moment, but there wasn't really anything that I didn't already know.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Think Greater Lord Rohan Adiyodi. Many bright thoughts of light appeared in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also come to mind. These seem to be what the people of Sumeruuu feel about their departed Archon.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeruuu really missed their Archon. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended. He's from Sumeruuu and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
Oh, right here.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
We're not here to discuss academics.
Here! This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see. Oh! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So, you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
Can we know it? That's the question.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
You can't... Well, maybe he has more permission.
Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
God damn it.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was
Just
sure
use
he'd be
Google
able to
like
access
everyone
more
else.
info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon.
Oh, it's AI. Boo.
All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeruuu, she's never left the Sanctuary of Surasthana or made a public appearance.
Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro
She's
Archon
the
is
Archon.
somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
But then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing.
What do we need?
In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
So by area of expertise...
Hey, come on! This is a survival skill at the academia.
What?
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low it's like digging holes in the dirt. So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
No, there's still one other person we need to know. We know.
Huh? Like who?
Oh. I don't know how to read that.
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Is it just me? I can't. I can't with Paimon, man. Oh, hello, Camille. Welcome. I don't know, her voice is too squeaky.
Watch out for pickpockets.
Get this. Don't forget that. Yes, we must stop
document everything.
How can my own brother say something like that about me?
I like the NPC voices more.
I'll catch up.
And Paimon. And she's the one doing all the talking.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, traveler in
Ad
Paimon.
Astra Abyssosk. Alright. It's the first time I've heard how to pronounce that properly.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve
Her
you.
voice is good.
With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
Add extra applesauce. Oh god. Alright,
You
that's
two wish to
actually
meet
easier.
with Sumeruu's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Oh,
I apologize,
same VA.
but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm
Just use
also
Google
unable
like
to
I
locate
did.
any pertinent information in my
We
personal
already
memory.
did that.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't
This
help
is a
us, then we
freaking dead
really
end.
don't
They
know
went to
anyone
the
else
same
to
fucking
ask
dead
now.
end. They use Google.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeruuu, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeruuu,
Competition.
so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeruuu City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Her voice is familiar.
Core of
Kinda.
30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Thanks a bunch, Catherine.
You're welcome. I wish
So
you
weird.
two the
It's
best of
actually
luck.
like replying.
We look forward to your exploits in Sumeruuu.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Rexar we go!
Paimon, stop being a squeaky toy. Hang on. I haven't visited this in a long while. Hello. Oh, there's so much cursive. Tokito? I think. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy. Oh no, she's giving me commission. No, I'm just here to visit.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
I haven't visited this. Hello. Hello. All limit. Okay. So noisy outside.
I'll catch up.
God, its sensitivity is still slow. Do you have recipes? the way. Power.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
What? What's with the...
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeruuu aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeruuu. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeruuu and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeruuu are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
They're keeping her in a cage or something?
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Asfand.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
After leaving the Citadel, you question several people in Sumeruuu City. They all probably tried Google.
Seems Asfand was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
Censorship!
We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeruuu. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh?
Cool voice.
Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
What sort of legend?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, He still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
What an amazing story.
Yeah,
Good story.
thanks for the story! Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
Need
In
to
a
speak
way,
to the grass.
it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that,
What's happening?
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
What's happening?
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
I think it has something to do with those people over there.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now!
Hi.
Let's see if we can get rid of them.
Yes.
Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see
Why
which
did you
direction
ask
she
that?
went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
Oh. Nice.
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Dunyarzad. Which way? This way? Alright. I'm just gonna take a short break. Whoa. Reset. Alright, drink coffee. Or maybe water. Yeah, I'm gonna drink water. It's still fucking hot. I hope game audio is louder than the mic. Yeah, I should probably boost it. Oh wait, no, wrong. Yeah. Alright, that should do it.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2? There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
What is happening?
Uh-oh. Looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
How about we find some place to hide?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll
Are we
keep an
doing
eye out for
stealth
anyone
again?
looking for you.
Oh, thank God. Ooh, nice looking tavern. Dude, why are you not selling it? Please.
I hope you'll have a wonderful day.
Oh my God. I want shawarma.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Oh. Hello. You okay? Stop staring.
My lady, who are these two?
Friends?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
You? Oh, what?
I see.
What's going on?
In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Are you sure?
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
Aimon, we're not locals here. We're foreigners. Shh, shh, don't.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey, Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora.
I don't know what you think of us eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing.
What the fuck is
Honestly, the
happening?
only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. I still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you.
I got distracted from the noise outside.
Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to. Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make
Speech
something
check.
very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation.
Oh,
Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
are you alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If
Food.
you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Food.
Sure, after you rest
Of
up,
course,
we
Paimon.
want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
No, you want the food. Food. No! Alright.
Well, if it isn't
Still
Dia,
food.
haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
No need to break the bank. We'll eat whatever you order. We do have more. Don't worry about it. We'll pay for our own food. We got paid so much from the
We're
other
paying
quests.
for ourselves now? Aw, Paimon kinda wanted to try something fancy, but we aren't exactly loaded. Guess Paimon will settle for something ordinary.
How about our charcoal-baked agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now. So good.
Man,
They look kind of burnt and dry.
you haven't even tried it yet.
Paimon will pass.
But you've cooked slimes before. Picky Paimon? No, that's a first.
Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know.
After ordering, you continue chatting with Dunyarzad.
Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
I wonder if you pronounce her name, you actually roll your R's like Dunyarzad. I don't know.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. But can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeruuu city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming.
But no one... Oh, yeah, right. Kids can dream.
But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat.
Was Lesser Lord?
Yes,
No.
for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sumeruu's festival for her.
What's the Sumeruu's festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday.
Weird. They didn't separate it.
I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeruuu. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeruu's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeruuu, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes. Gave away the money?
Hold on, my lady, does this friend happen to be Nilou, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
Oh.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilou sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilou to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Can we also come along?
But of course. Nilou will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, we're actually sitting. Okay. Sir, what do you have? That's so many recipes. Yes. Well, I don't know much of these. Ah, yeah, there it is. Glamorous beans. Spice. Yeah, I know it's expensive when you actually buy the food from here instead of crafting it, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Loading. Yeah, it's quite slow on the PS4. All right, drinking coffee while it's loading. $12-hour coffee. Hell yeah.
I'll catch up.
I thought it was another loading. What's with this? Oh, they're setting up?
Dad, let me learn to dance.
Alright, sorry. Oh, where are we going?
What's so great about Smash 9 and toys anyway?
Sorry I'm late, Nilou.
Oh, Dunyarzad.
It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end.
My goodness.
Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Hi.
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeruuu City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
What should I answer? Spam.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Sabzeruz Festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Huh. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
They don't give a shit.
Oh, probably because
Oh,
it
I
was the
forgot to
theater
read that.
asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down
Why?
completely. We can't
They're
let that
biased.
happen, though.
Boomers.
Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sabzeruz Festival anymore. Thank the Dendra Archon for Dunyarzad. With the Mora she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be
That's
even
gotta be a lot
prettier
of
when
money.
it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our
Our
dream.
dream.
I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sabzeruz, the most important performance at the Sabzeruz Festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sabzeruz Festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord.
No, another god.
A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
That sounds somewhat bittersweet.
Huh? Really? Oh, you probably mean because all the gods in this story are no longer alive.
Yeah, too much sad story from the previous ones.
Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the goddess of flowers looked.
Looks amazing.
Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine,
I can't roll.
we still
though.
have to do our
I'm not
best to
rolling
make sure
anymore.
that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
You really stop.
Nilou, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Patisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Patisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real Patisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sumeruu's festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
You sure it's not because you want in from the fun?
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival.
True.
Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
So how about we all attend the Sumeruu's festival together?
Sounds like a plan. Wait, what line is that? I consciously copied that line. Sounds like a plan. This is probably one of those StarCraft units.
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sumeruu's festival.
Did something just despawn in front? I felt like it's something despawned. Wait, hold on. I want to see that. Replay. Is it too far? No. Can I skip? No, if I skip, I probably go over it. What? Nothing? One more. Oh, it's... Oh. Nope. It's nothing. Probably just my eyes.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Dancing at the Sumeruu's festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the goddess of flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too. The Sumeruu's festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Money. Oh, we're not saying anything. So there's something here. something about the sages.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeruuu City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
I mean, it's not their festival. Why do they keep controlling this anyway? Seems suspicious. Something going on. Are we gonna beat them up? No, probably not. It's politics. Yikes.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an outlander?
You know, I wouldn't mind if Paimon actually just sounds like her. Or at least closer. Yeah, the one right now is just too squeaky.
Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be
Maybe lower the
loads of
pitch a
fun
bit.
things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the Academia doesn't particularly approve of.
Every patch, Paimon's voice gets squeakier. They're going the wrong way. They're going the wrong way. Hoyo, wrong way, wrong way. They're evolving backwards.
Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and...
Oh, I see an interest.
I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Parfum.
In work as on the stage,
How do you get her?
act with gumption.
Oh, there's the stairs. A big difference from 1-0 Paimon to now. Is there actually? Is it that big? Alright, I'm gonna actually check. Hang on. .0 Paimon.
As on the stage, one must act with gumption.
This is way better.
In work as on the stage, one must act with gumption.
This is way better. What the fuck? Oh god.
In work as on the stage, one must act with gumption.
What the hell happened? What? Is it just me? It sounds better.
In work as on the stage, one must act with gumption.
What? I mean,
Whenever you need me, I'll
she
be
sounds
there.
more livelier, yeah, but on the new one, yeah.
In work as on the stage, one must act with gumption.
If she could just have the pitch from the old one and the lively personality from now, I think that would be a lot better. Yeah, I think keep the lower voice from the old one, and then keep the excitable personality from the new one. That would be.
Leave it to me.
That might
All of
be
it. Whatever it is.
way better.
What
I don't know.
exactly is
Yeah,
it?
it's probably just me.
I didn't quite catch your request.
That's a big difference. But personally, I prefer listening to the old one.
Milu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Yes.
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off this crown. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyazad,
Oh, we can't
you
see
look
it.
absolutely stunning with it
Hello,
on.
Jupiter. Welcome to
It's
the
like I'm looking
stream.
at the goddess of flowers herself.
I hope you enjoy watching. Oh no, here we go
Hey!
again.
Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine.
Whoa, someone spawned. What the fuck happened? Oh, hello. So, oh, thank you for the subscription. Thank you, thank you.
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Maybe the Adventurer Guild in Sumeruuu doesn't do much. I mean, they did say.
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like
Yep.
watching the same Fontaine movie day after day.
That'll get old.
But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Tevat. I always read it as Tevat. Teviat. Teviat, actually. Don't know why. But so it's Tevat, alright.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead,
True.
they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Are you also a fan of Sub-Zero's festival?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it Looks like it's about
Aw.
time for me to be heading back now.
Such a short break.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventures Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeruuu City thanks to you.
I was talking to my friend earlier. We were talking about Paimon. She looked kind of like a burned marshmallow. I think that's the very first time I've heard that description. Burnt marshmallow.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
Oh, I think I'm having an acid reflux.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Hello.
Oh, hey Dia, what's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Let's go.
Are you serious? We'd love that!
Oh, sorry about that. I forgot to fix the other alerts. I have 2 alerts.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
I don't know, did you have something that is causing reflux? Oh, I just drink too much coffee, that's it. Don't worry, I'm used to it. It does make me, what do you call this? Well, the general feeling of acid reflux. Sometimes there's hiccups, but it's rare. Don't worry, I'll be fine. What about Dunyazad?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Wait, we're not gonna watch the festival? Or is it
Sounds
not
like a
starting?
plan!
Sounds like a plan.
Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia!
Life is so dull here.
We've got all kinds.
I don't mind coffee, but I prefer just plain black. Yeah, hell yeah. Pure coffee. It's the best. We just don't have beans. Damn, beans are expensive here. But if there's beans.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
She's just being protective, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we do got bean, but ours is Hawaii pure coffee. Ooh. The sounds expensive.
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Oh, she's blushing.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Yep, that's a blush if I've ever seen one.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
It's pretty expensive if you ain't from the main islands. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Even the normal one, even the local ones from here are expensive. If you buy it from the, what do you call this? Supermarket. But if you buy it from the local farmers market, it's pretty good.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfond for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeruuu City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Yeah, I agree with you on that. If you get it locally and you know that person personally, then possibly it might work, yeah. Sometimes the grocery ones are already gone bad. You can smell it. You can already smell the acid from it. The ones from the groceries. Especially if they are exposed, goddamn. They really be placing them like they're rice or something.
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back.
I feel like that happens way too often though, yeah. Every time I go to the supermarket, I always try to find the one that smells not worse. But I try to find local sellers, but not much today because, like I said, it's pretty expensive nowadays. So we only have instant coffee.
The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
Try to find the one that is strong, but it doesn't smell too bad. Sounds like... Wait, what is that? Is it light roast or just in any beans in general?
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you?
We've been
It's
there.
the largest commercial port in all of Sumeruuu. You can travel there by leaving Sumeruuu City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back.
Yeah.
Meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
I believe it's a light roast. Yeah. We actually had, we got gifted with a light roast instant coffee. And we didn't know about the difference between light roast, dark roast back then. And we were like, why does this taste a bit bland? So we added more on the same cup. And holy shit. It did have the same taste from the dark roast, but it was way too much caffeine. So I didn't sleep for like a few days. Well, didn't sleep properly for a few days because of that. Oh yeah, light roast is light taste but strong caffeine. That's when we learned about it. And the dark roast is strong taste, less caffeine. Like holy shit. Yeah. I can't think straight, but for 2 days.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Is that gonna pass? They're not gonna ask for an ID or something? Why should we do that?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeruuu City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
Besides coffee, I got foods. Go for foods rather than coffee. Yeah. Understandable. I mean, nowadays I use the coffee as just instant coffee. It's just way easier to consume while doing stuff. I really don't like eating while I'm in front of the computer. I often just go downstairs and grab a snack, eat it there, finish there, before going back.
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeruuu City.
Yep. We just experienced that before.
There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeruuu for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
I got these Asian instant coffee. Huh. I'm not sure. Maybe it's... no, there's a lot of coffee from Asia. I don't know the difference actually.
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Asfand! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeruuu City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sumeruu's festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Yep, we won't forget.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sumeruu's festival.
Vietnamese coffee. Wait, isn't Vietnamese coffee the one that has egg? Or was it Thailand? I don't remember. Vietnamese kind of, yeah, it probably has the sweetener already. Over. Go to Port Ormos already?
I'll catch up.
Oh, Thailand. I got it wrong.
Someone needs assistance.
I want to try one of those, but I'm too scared to add egg, you know. All eggs are not the same, especially from different regions. You're kind of close, I guess. I mean, I am from Southeast Asia and I don't even know like half, likely half of the countries. And I still get them mixed up. Alright, I'm back here. I've been here for the Aranara quest. That was a long freaking quest. Yeah, my friend has the egg that has the fetus still in it. Oh, what's that called? God damn it. The staple food here. Balut. I don't know if it's the same name from the other countries, but balot. Yeah. All people eat that here. Personally, I also don't like it, but the soup is so good.
Come
I guess don't look at the
and have a
sweetest.
good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
I'm not an expert on this, but I think the voice direction in that was off. It sounds like she's shouting, right? But but on the actual dialogue, it sounded like she was just speaking right in front of you.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
It's like it's not one of those merchants from public that actually shout, spices over here, finest spices. But whatever that was, I couldn't do that, but I can do lechon. Hell yeah, lechon. Hell yeah, it's one of my favorite, but also one of the most expensive, even if you live here. One of the most expensive dishes. But one of the most tastiest too. And probably has the most cholesterol.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Someone's talking shit.
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeruuu. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds. Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on.
Could be anything.
Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos.
Well, you don't need a research facility if you're actually doing research outside. It's a fieldwork.
Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
And that makes sense. That one makes sense. Figuring that out would be crucial for the rest of our investigation here.
Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeruuu City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little.
Do you know the buko drink? It has like all these jellies, and the drink, I believe it's like either pink or purple. Well, I am familiar with buko drinks with the strips from the actual coconut. Jelly. Yeah, there's actually jelly. I can't remember. I don't know what it's called though. Usually it's... Buko juice, jelly. Does it have milk? Because usually it's a salad, like a sweet dessert salad. A dessert salad. Not a drink. I mean, I guess you could make it a drink. If you add more, milk, I guess. No, I think, yeah, I'm not that familiar with it. It's probably not from here. I don't know.
Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeruuu City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment.
So it's a vacation
Some even
place,
say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the academia.
Oh yeah, it's a vacation place.
Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the academia.
We don't have the costume. They look pretty serious, maybe even a little worried.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
Of course, we're eavesdropping. I think there's another name for it, but yeah. Yeah. I'm not really familiar with local foods that much.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Bro, we need to stop eavesdropping. I know, right? Every single thing.
Wait, come again?
I guess it's part of the job.
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Akhmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
500,000. I mean, it's fine, but it's not this long.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Unless they find out that you're the only one looking for it.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
I mean, they could
And the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
Whatever was stolen from the academia was also related to the knowledge.
So, what's your plan?
Wait, am I actually choosing, or is this one of those illusions? Let's try talking to one of the Eremites. This could be the same thing. Let's go to the tavern.
Wait! Didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 Mora! Have you lost your mind?
Oh. I won't let them off easy if it turns out to be a scam.
Oh, alright. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora.
Wait, am I actually
But
just
if you know what you're doing,
spending
then we
Mora?
should give it a shot.
Wait, this is new. Usually you don't have a choice. It's the same shit. Oh.
Someone needs assistance.
I swear I don't have the money. Wait, where can I see my money? Oh, there it is. Oh, I do have half, but I only got 2 million. Then again,
Hello there, my friend.
could draw out
Fate
some more
must have brought us
people
together.
though. I'm gonna check out the tavern. Hopefully, I'm not actually spending money. Hopefully.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Well, this tavern looks good. What the? This is not a tavern. This looks like a restaurant.
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
Yeah, sorry about those dogs. I gave up on controlling the
you've
the
arrived.
noises in
Please
my
take a
neighborhood.
seat.
So, sorry about that.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of Mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
Yeah, they're probably speaking to another dog outside, or maybe the water delivery. Oh wait, no, if it's the water, they will be a lot louder.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick Mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh. All these guys talk about is King Deshret, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeruuu, and all of them shall be punished.
They're all just talking about this in a freaking tavern in public. All this heresy. Alright. Great Lord Rukadevata? A traitor? What heresy is this?
Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Who are we asking? Them? Get some information from the Eremites. Ah, there we go. It's... I guess it really is the same thing. Hey, yo. I heard you were talking shit.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
You have a choice to speak about the... I'm a traveler. That's not the plan. Alright, I guess I really need to pay more attention. I'm a student from the academy.
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeruuu City doing in Port Ormos?
I'm looking for info about a certain... something.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Oh my god, I have the option to pay 50 more. Of course I'm gonna pay 50 more. I'm fucking cheap.
Huh? What is this, some kind of joke?
Ouch.
Oh! Sorry! She must have grabbed the wrong amount! Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Sorry, my hand slipped.
Paimon can't stand to see so much more go, but there's no other choice right now.
I'm still... Oh my god, 500k. Are you kidding? 500,000, bro.
Here,
We're not
this
even
is the
sure if
merchant's
it's-
address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
See, that's fucking... We paid 500,000 for that? Are you kidding me? I swear, man. Even the students are getting scammed. They just don't know shit. And we got the wrong information from the students. I just have one more question.
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because...
Archaeology?
because we're...
Really?
archaeology students!
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info.
500,000 Mora. I swear, if it actually minus my actual money.
As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeruuu. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So why is he called King Deshret and not God? Sorry. I think we could check if it lowered your money. Yeah, I'll check after this conversation. I hope it's not.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection.
Let me guess. It's not actually him. It's probably the Fatui. Just a wild
Mark my
guess.
words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together.
Right, sure. Just shout that around.
If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret.
Can you tell us more about the Oracle?
I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Hey, you got a new friend.
Huh?
Alhaitham that's a pronunciation, right?
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there.
See?
This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory.
See? We paid 500 without even reassuring about the deal. That's why I gave 50. Yeah. That was planned. You won't find a merchant. Yeah.
Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Paimon's tantrum.
Hey! Shut it, Alhaitham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
Business.
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you, don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals.
Lumen's a little pissed. My 500k, give it back. I was temper tantrum, so cute, but like, what the heck?
I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone.
Are we fighting?
Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
You just drop it on the ground? I should, yeah. I'm looking forward to the fight.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Bruh. They had five.
Ah,
I'm not gonna pay
Mr.
for
Iman, there appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
You scammer?
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too! Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions! He went that way! After him!
Sure, you just said after him.
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
I'll catch up.
Yep.
Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
What do you want?
Thank you for helping. Thank you for your help back there.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future.
I'd like to see them try.
All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
She's still being cryptic.
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
We're still saying this. I'm a student from the academia.
A student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Perhaps we can also talk in terms?
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
That's where you're wrong.
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right,
Hell
I
yeah.
accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
He's like, what, 6 feet tall? He sounds like he is 23.
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay.
Sounds
Well, if you
alright for
truly
me.
are as skilled
I mean,
as
it
you
is
claim,
anime.
then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
Seems like some kind of knowledge.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Whoa, what is that? Oh. He has it?
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha.
It's a hard disk.
Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
It is a hard disk. It's a big ass hard disk. Anyone?
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeruuu to privately possess or trade them.
They're withholding information. Probably they're carrying a computer, yeah.
They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use.
There's no freedom of information on the country of knowledge. Goddamn.
But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to mora for the Eremites.
Well, it is bad if some sensitive information gets to the other nations, or some, you know, bad guys, bandits, even a Fatui.
Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up.
I heard the academia. I always say it academy. Lost something recently?
Oh, so that's your true objective.
Yeah, the earpiece kind of looks cool. It looks cool. It kind of reminds me of what was that? What's the title? Horizon Zero Dawn. Actually, it's probably the Basically the same device. I want to learn more about it.
With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Perhaps we can negotiate further?
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
Alright, let's go. I want to fight. I've been doing conversations since I started this. It is a story quest after all, so I don't mind. Reserved boy.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something.
Alright, favor for a favor. What is it?
I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell.
Sounds like Belethor from Skyrim.
She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Man.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
What? We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of Elemental Sight?
I can use it.
Oh? That's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue.
Such shiny clothes.
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Heck.
Try inspecting them with Elemental Sight.
Oh. The other one has
Did you see anything?
radiation.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through Elemental Sight.
It's like you can't touch me, but you can touch us.
That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value.
What? Canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use, alright?
Using Elemental Sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it.
Oh no, we're doing the...
Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution.
Again.
There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
What that?
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
I'm willing to take the risk.
Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool eye colors here. I like these. Those bright blue piercing
Hello.
eyes.
What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, did he say something about this? Is this some code or?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right?
What? I didn't catch this.
Hyman doesn't think it was that on the paper.
Oh wait, I need to read the paper.
What a unique palate. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
You didn't read the paper.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me.
Alright.
You two have a fascinating fashion sense.
Where is it? What? Is it here? Should be here, right? Oh, here. Looking to buy unripe horror fruits. Ask the informant to take you to Dory. Wear a morning flower. Looking to buy canned knowledge. Wear a Sumeruuu rose. Look to buy products legally available on the market. Okay, mouse, costumer, Rishbulan tiger, Matra. Taken by mice, sold to customers. Taken by Rishbulan tiger, confiscated by Matra. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember all of this. Pack in Sumeruuu city style to purchase a small amount. Pack in Ormos style, bulk. Complimenting a customer of skill corresponds to horror fruit that causes dizziness and ringing in the ears. A customer of erudition corresponds to horror fruit that causes heat stroke. Alright. Yellow.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeruuu rose means
Thank you,
common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Thank you, Paimon.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
What the fuck happened? Capture card. No, not. What? Okay, just a hiccup.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things.
Oh boy, negotiation time. I always fail this.
Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
I'm sorry to hear that. What, is it wrong?
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by mice means they sold out.
Yeah, that's why I said I was playing along. What? Did I miss something?
I'm
you fucking
sorry.
kidding me?
But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order.
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that Al-Haytham gave us.
Are you telling me when they say taken by mice as part of the code, you don't reply with I'm sorry for your loss? You say congratulations. That doesn't make any sense. God damn it.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Okay. They're saying the code as a test. Fine. Alright, I get it. I got it.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know.
Okay. They're the ones speaking in code.
You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
No,
What?
that's
Did I
not
get-
it.
Are you
The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to... He's cautious of us. Let's take a...
Alright. Now that was a memory problem.
Before I retrieve your products, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that
I'm
makes
gonna
your
get all
head
the
and
wrong
ears ring
answers, aren't I?
sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeruuu city or Port Ormos style?
I'm guessing they want bulk just to flex our money.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully.
Well, I got 1 out of
Okay.
3.
Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the mantra! Run!
You didn't say the code for the mantra.
What? The mantra? Where? Oh, Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Why is that part of the code?
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. Someone needs assistance. He ran that way!
He just booked. He didn't even say follow me. Nope, you're on your own.
Look, he's over there! If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right!
Now that's the code.
Here, over here. You can stop running now. So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Paimon, you need to... That's rude.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp.
Yep,
You don't really look like criminals
as
or
a
anything.
knife.
But I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you? supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business, we don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny mora, then we're all good.
Money. Money. Can you show us the products?
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead, help yourselves. Voila!
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions.
Okay.
Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls.
Ooh.
Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 mora.
Ella Musk. She's the only one I know.
Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Cool.
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
2 million mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
Whoa, that's a lot of mora!
That's like 75% of all my money.
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
So what are you buying again? I forgot what we were supposed to be buying. Oh, I don't need to choose. Good. I'll take this one. And this one. As well as this one.
Ah, you've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
The game gave up on me. It chose it for me. That's fine by me.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 mora more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million mora.
Whoa.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million!
Calm down, Paimon.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal?
I don't know.
Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Al-Haytham.
God damn it, Paimon. You need to keep your...
Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
You just want to see me try it.
Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 mora.
Alright.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Alright. She didn't hear it. That's good.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Thanks, Paimon.
Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
Alright. What's gonna happen, I wonder?
So, what did you see?
They all seem to be equally bright.
So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeruuu brewing techniques.
Oh, I want that.
The art of growing spices. An overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
No, I want the brews. I want them brew. Alright, fine by me.
Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your mora to Dory and
That's
doors
a lot of
will open.
illegal stuff.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham.
Mora, Mora, shiny Mora. Please, come back anytime you need something.
Money. Money.
Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Over and under. Got your stuff.
Ha! You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Definitely.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakala Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcha won't come here. Okay now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
It's not a secret or anything. We want to meet. Yeah, it's the
Yeah, she just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeruuu for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or even how to find
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
Is that the one you carry?
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Your goal is to find it too?
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the Divine Knowledge Capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the Divine Knowledge Capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar.
They adamantly believe that the Divine Knowledge Capsule contains King Deshret's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds.
500.
So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
That's exactly what I want.
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
There we go. Illegal software.
I'll catch up.
Oh, there's no... Alright, I guess I'm walking.
I'll catch up.
Why am I not using her? I'm not used to it. Oof. The same voice from the JP. Yeah, the cat box form has the same
Alright,
voice.
this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
Nice.
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after.
I think the cat noises are the same for all languages. Oh, it's actually good.
While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters.
I think it's from the JP originally.
There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
You know, I wish I could mod the voices actually. Like, if it's from story, it will be English. And then if it's from just, you know, chatter from characters and other stuff, it will be in JP. Or maybe I just mix and match. That would be great.
Wow! Hatham! You must have been one of those guys at the academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right? So why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
I'm also curious about this.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Oh, we're not getting... Alright. I'll at least use...
Incoming! Hey! Coming through! Speed of light!
Speed of light.
Express delivery! Whew. With sword comes shadow.
How's that?
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Inventory. Oh, it's gone. Bye-bye. As if I saw countless sword-wielding figures fighting on one moment, and then in the next. They disappeared into the recesses of my memory. Oh wait, what? You're uploading it to your brain?
Hey, how are you feeling?
I felt something for a moment. Whatever was inside the knowledge capsule became part of my memory. Oh, yeah, that's the power of the Dendro, right? Man, I wish these were real. But I think you'd have to be... Yeah, Cyberpunk is more closer than that.
You mean that it worked?
All right, time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
House of Canned Time.
Coming through! Stand clear!
No! Get back here.
Incoming! Cut to the chase!
Yay!
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Hatham, how's it going?
Wait for it.
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability. During the second fight, her overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Is it a calculator?
Wait, how much?
Just basically 0. But he noticed it. Yeah, that's the academia for you, I guess.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
No, wait. Remember, the Traveler is already strong, so we've probably been, what do you call it? A lot useful for someone with no skill, right?
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk.
See,
I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Should have gotten the brewing knowledge. Seven, right? I forgot my coffee. Whew. One thing good about instant coffee, doesn't go bad. Seven tomorrow. Okay. How many coffee did you have already? I brewed this last night. I'm not sure how much is this. It's basically a really big glass. It's probably 2 mugs worth. 2 mugs, and it's been here since, well, last night. It's in terms of mix, it's, I think, 1.5 teaspoon of instant coffee. Oh, 2 days. It said 2 days. That's probably the span of the whole Aranara quest. Alright, I'm gonna spin this and gonna go downstairs for a bit. Right. I got 30? Yeah, 30 more minutes. Let's go.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
I feel like it's gonna be suspicious. I don't know.
Here, over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way.
True.
Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all?
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind.
I'd like to buy info on the whereabouts of the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Oh!
Nice.
I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information
Knowledge
isn't going to be cheap.
in a can. Can we have that, please?
After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
Damn, Paimon's doing negotiations.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it.
I'll buy the information.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery,
Oh,
the
shit.
leader of Ain el Ahmar.
Ain el Ahmar? You mean the Aramites who worshipped King Deshret?
They already have it?
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red.
Red. Wait, is it? Oh, it's That sounds corrupted. Is it the thing from the Aranara? I forgot the name.
The capsule
The
is
evil
clearly
plants.
visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. Mora for Dory opens doors.
Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. Turns out, it ended up in the hands of Ain el Ahmar.
I want to see the picture. No! I can't. What's this one? Oh.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Let's head back and talk to Al Haytham.
Whoa, there's an elevator? Oh shit. No! I wanna go down.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
The very group that we're about to face.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites' transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very bold move.
Anything for Mora?
All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain al-Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el-Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp.
We'll be there.
See you then.
A few days later, on the day of the meeting with
Oh, Hatham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
I'm glad it skipped on its own.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Pharos Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
There's no boat.
Don't blink.
Is there actually no boat station here? Not a single one, really? It's all the way here. Oh, why?
Oh, Hatham.
Why?
I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these
There's a bridge,
negotiations
no,
take
too far.
place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Yeah.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day?
Oh, you're gonna
You've come
get
to
it.
support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine. Your funeral.
Keep talking.
I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Get them, boys.
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
Thanks. Thanks, Fireman. Thanks for the support. Damn it.
Incoming.
I'll be back.
That's back.
Ooh, airtime.
Speed of light. Hey!
Following orders.
Service with a smile. Enhanced cannon will module. Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
Academia scum!
It's back to dull blade again?
Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss?
I said dull blade. On the Aurora Quest, she had a different blade.
What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired. Arrest him.
Oh no. It's the tigers. Oh.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
That was actually really cool. Oh, sleight of hand. Got him. Was it called Marana? The red corruption plant thing?
World, forget me.
No! No! Okay, pause. No. God damn it.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy
Why is it
suddenly
doing- why is
lost
it
his
doing that?
mind.
Oh my god. Why? Bakit ganun? It's so random. Oh my god. If it's gonna do it again, don't do it again.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him?
Speaking of which, Haspatia did mention...
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This Divine Knowledge Capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that,
Which
it
god?
doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
That's exactly what I heard before at Irminsul. Wait. What's Irminsul? We've been there? Oh, the dream. Alright. Is it? Oh yeah, it is from the dream.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge Capsule back too. What a shame. We were so close.
No, we got the slate. He got the slate of hand.
Still,
We
Paimon
good, we
didn't
good.
expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you have any idea how we could go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeruu's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Bro.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
You have a point.
Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham. Until we meet again.
I mean, we're going the same way, right? Adios.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Dun, dun, dun. It's with the CIA. Oh. Oh. Chapter end. I didn't expect that. Actually, I think I'm gonna continue a bit. Got 10 minutes. I still only have one waypoint. Dun, 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 dun.
Miss the Sumeruu's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad! Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time. Ah!
Oops. Sorry.
There she is! Dunyarzad! We're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Looks like we made it back in time.
Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time.
Why do I have a feeling that the sages might actually ruin the day?
Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Of course we went! A lot of things happened there.
Unfortunately, we didn't find any new information on Lesser called Lord Kusanali. Instead, we were only left with more questions. Connect to the dialogue, let's go.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure.
Aw.
If there is another chance, I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
Everyone does.
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So, Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this sooner. I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Sorry for the trouble.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures
Lumena-tan.
when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
About your plans for tomorrow.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia's still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
I'll accompany you tomorrow.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon started to really look forward to the Sumeruuu festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, traveler. Did we oversleep?
Sure hope not.
We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
I'll catch up.
Are we gonna see the dance? Is it not today?
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. It's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today. Well, shall we? Let's start with the stalls over there. Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over...
This is a stall offering foods from the Haft-Mewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff. Oh, Paimon's a little
Eat your
disappointed.
veggies.
So, what's the Haft-Mewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sumeruu's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashava mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumeruuu roses, Sunsetias, Kapulatas, Hara fruits, and Zaytun peaches.
So, the Sumeruuu festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeruuu uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon,
What are you on about?
then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible!
I'm pretty sure it's... I don't know, probably spicy.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks! Alright, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Gotcha.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
This entire thing is way too random.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
Alright, I guess I can give it a go. Food. Okay. Weed. And shrooms. Where's the shroom for oh, it's not here.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
I mean, there's nothing bad about looking it up, you know.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Well,
yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so much. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Same.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stop.
They say the Sub-Zerus festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilou's dance of Sub-Zerus will be just as impressive.
I want to see that.
Varys!
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
He's probably the most unique NPC I've ever seen.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
Of course she says weird.
Hey,
right in front.
Dunyarzad! Wow!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zerus festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Knight of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Hallowed Knight of Flowers.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zerus festival. All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed!
Yes, Knight Varys! Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zerus festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalta candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Whichever one? Don't these boxes all look the same?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
What is this? Every flavored beans?
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Oni kabuto is a little spicier than lizard tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the sunsetia flavor.
Don't blame me if I choose the wrong one.
It's alright. Paimon believes in
Oni
you.
kabuto.
I also believe in your intuition.
Let's get...
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
1 to 5 from left to right. His left or my left? Let's pick 3.
Attention! That's unfortunately lavender melon.
Unfortunately?
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon was wrong.
Really? You're gonna say that? You're gonna say she only won because of luck?
The sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
Oh.
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
Those are big. What the? Those are jawbreakers.
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Night of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Bruh.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
Not a problem.
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zero's festival.
How embarrassing.
Return. It's gonna end. I'm just gonna wait until I end this.
Someone needs assistance.
And I'm gonna end the stream.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
What's going on?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Boss, isn't that her?
Oh no.
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Doesn't Dea control them?
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
You're in luck.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
We'll be fine.
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
Oh.
You're... Dea! Dea the Flame Mane! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Maine?
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky!
Yay, fight!
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them.
Yeah, we can't guarantee anyone's safety here.
You're right. All right, fine.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
What? The Great Escape. Oh no. We ran too fast.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
Yeah, I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
Don't worry, she's tough.
Yeah, don't worry.
Right?
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia!
She's tired.
You took care of them
Damn.
so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
No, we just checked.
Dia, your arm!
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well,
Oh, it's the main,
I
is
sold
it?
it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry, and I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
No problem.
Truly, I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
Delivery. She's in the package, don't worry. Oh shit.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Battery too low.
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
Just how serious is your illness? Sorry,
I didn't realize you were
hurry up.
concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Elazar. Wait. Okay. It does sound familiar, but I have no memory of it.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar.
Who has
In that
it?
case, you probably know about its severity.
I don't remember.
Sumeruu's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression
is that
can
from-
only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Is that the one from Kali? Wait.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar, and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know I will one day succumb to this. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
Don't say that. You still have happy times yet to come.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step.
You're already so strong for never giving up.
Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
Wonderful mind. That's a wonderful mindset.
Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Oh.
Huh? Almost time for what?
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin?
Oh, shit.
It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most. Nilou will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
Don't teleport me, don't teleport me, don't teleport me. Yes, okay. Gonna save that for the next stream. I have to end the stream right now. So, thank you very much for watching and stopping by. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you again on the next stream, whenever that is. Take care. Adios.